The next drill that the pitcher is going to do is a walkthrough drill with the regular ball. She's going to be walking into a distance that's about 3/4 of the way to the plate, and she's throwing full out hard, or about 75–80%, and working on her snaps now, making the transition to the regular ball. I personally like for the pitchers to really work that down and in drop as they're working this drill, because you've really got to be aggressive on getting over the top of the ball and getting tight into this leg. So you'll notice the catcher is kind of more situated on the inside of the plate for this drill. Good. The rotation you're looking for on the ball is over the top and a 12-6 spin as she gets over the top. One thing that my pitcher sometimes does here in this drill is get her shoulders coming forward too soon. You want to make sure that you stand up tall, you rotate the snap, and then you let the shoulders come forward. You've got to be careful that the shoulders don't come forward at the same time. A lot of times that will force a hand out in front of your hip, and you don't want the snap to get out too far in front of your hip on this pitch. I wanted to show you this angle of the pitcher so you can see what the hand looks like as she's snapping down and finishing this pitch. You also want to pay attention to the fact that she's taking a shorter front step, so you can see her get that weight of her torso over that front toe, and her snap is real tight and the arm is real tight by the body also. Pay attention to the back drag leg too. The drag's going to be slightly different than the fastball. She's just going to keep the hips open, then turn, and the drag stays out behind the back leg. You're not in a real hurry to get into a fielding position here, although you should work on fielding from this position after you've thrown. Good. Here's a little troubleshooting. If you have a pitcher that keeps throwing this pitch straight in the dirt, a lot of times it's because they're not getting over the top of this pitch with their weight. They may be flat and throwing it straight off their hip down in the dirt. So you want to make sure your pitcher gets the palm of their hand in here, their weight gets up over this front leg, and you snap and stay tight. Okay, one more. Good. The next drill we're going to do is the walkthrough, but it's from behind the mound. Like I said, the first one is the transition drill to go from weighted ball to the regular ball. You do it about 3/4 of the distance and about 75–80%. Once you've done about 10 of those, or you feel like everything's working really well, then you're going to do the walkthrough from behind the mound. It's really going to simulate pretty much the pitch. You'll throw it 90–95% of 100, and you're walking through stepping right on the mound. Stand up tall. As you can tell, she's still really throwing the drop in. As we go to the mound, which would be the next thing we're going to do, she's going to demonstrate drop in and drop out. Nice.